Hello everyone. I fucked it up. Hello everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to another live stream. I'm quite excited for this one. So today is another game dev stream. Usually I do these on Wednesdays. And today I'm very excited because I'm finally starting the cleanup process for the second milestone, which is what's on screen right here. I think it extends a bit further down, but I've got a majority of like the core gameplay mechanics done, not completely. Like I still need a couple puzzles left, and then a couple things I'm gonna work on today. But yeah, I'm very excited for. I can't. Oh, hold on. For today, because I want to get to this part the most, because I want to like tidy up, fix any bugs. I need to start removing assets from the game, files that I don't need, because the way I'm like importing assets is not a good idea, because I'm importing the whole asset pack. Not a good idea, because I have I should open this now. Actually, I have thousands of files that I haven't pushed because I don't need them to be pushed. I would like to remove those if I don't need them. Alright, so let's begin. What is this game? Well, the game at the moment is called Vessels, and Vessels is kind of like a treasure hunting game of sorts, but it takes place in a world where spiritual energy flows freely throughout the world and will... what was the word for it again? It will... I totally forgot. This is bad. Concentrate. God. My brain is fried. I don't know what's going on with me. It will concentrate whenever there are certain types of events that occur, and normally it's when negative emotion events happen. So what I mean by that is events that lead to, you know, certain types of emotions like pain, fear, rage, depression, those sorts of things. It's going to tie into the game and the lore and all that. But basically you are going around to various different locations. You are exploring the location, solving puzzles, uncovering the story, and collecting the vessels, which is like the key treasure essentially for the game. And that helps you uncover more of the story. There's a lot of different things that are going to be involved with actually like learning everything about the location, and that's kind of like the whole point of the game, is to learn what happened at that location, uncover the full story for it. And the vessels are actually very valuable, so those are used for like potions and stuff like that. Not like in a medieval fantasy sense, but like we're in modern times and these things exist in our world. They're mysterious, but we could still use them for different things. So yeah, it's kind of like a treasure hunting game of sorts, just with my own twist. I also got a popsicle. I gotta eat it before it melts. Okay. Let me fix the mic here. So for Milestone 2, in general, for early access, which is what I'm working on right now, I just want the one level done, playable. All the core gameplay mechanics are done and playable, essentially. A tutorial level, which will be tiny compared to like the main level, and a hub level, I believe. But I think the hub level at first is just going to be menus. For full release, it'll be like a proper room you can walk around in. Wow, that is loud. But yeah, Milestone 2, we've got the first level it's there, it's not done yet. I will continue to add to it as you know, into Milestone 3. But today I'm gonna work on this, actually try to tackle a bunch of different things. This, I believe, is more or less done, because we can move around, we can collect items, we can enter buildings, we can drop items from my inventory, we can use consumables. We can interact with the puzzles and all that. I think that is done, but that's like an ongoing thing. Like, really, I should just say core gameplay. Gameplay mechanics. Which this is technically not done then. So this will be an ongoing thing. So I'm going to drop it into here. It's in progress. Oops. What just happened? Okay. Oh, yeah, all of this is in progress, really. I should just do this. That's just things I will work on over time. Okay. So I've done... Yeah, the tooltip for the inventory, I did that a while ago. Item sorting, that handled a while ago as well. Puzzle Parrot is done. The puzzle class is done. But I'm still making more puzzles. Like, I'll be adding more and more as I work. These are some of like the gameplay effects relating to consumables and anomalies and all that. And then here's some of the ones that are anomaly based. I got the basic anomaly class ready and it's functioning, which is supposed to be like the main enemy for the game, but there are no actual enemies. There's no combat. I'm taking like a page from Stalker. Those anomalies, essentially, that's what I'm getting my inspiration from. Because I want to avoid AI. And then I did an overhaul on the inventory system, so I can stack items. I can drop a certain amount of item, and then the item that gets dropped on the floor actually gives you the correct amount back if you pick it up. So that is all functioning. This I think I might have finished it, but I'm not sure. We'll have to look at it. And then these are some of the more... These are simple. This I don't think I'm going to get to do until after. I have to upgrade the game to a newer version of Unreal, because I want to do drag and drop for the inventory so that you can equip your equipment from the inventory by dragging and dropping over the equipment slot, but it doesn't work in 5.4. So I need to like switch to 5.5 essentially. All right, let's begin by looking at the bug list. I am proud and excited to announce that this bug is gone. Can no longer interact with objects through walls. I went through hell and back just to fix this problem. Sorry, it's just like the amount of work that I put into this is painful, and a lot of it got wasted because I had to redo it because of other bugs that I came across. But this is fixed, and I can cross it off the list. Thank goodness. That is such a nasty one. Inventory flavor text needs to auto wrap. Okay, we can do that right now. A skylight waiting on shaders for final capture. Oh, weird. Alright, we're gonna ignore what's going on in the level right now because it's fucking... Oh yeah, I guess I can demonstrate by how I fixed the ability to interact with things on the other side of a wall. So the way I'm interacting with everything in this game is based off of a I should probably open the player character. It's based off of a collision that extends from the player. Some games they do line tracing. I tried to do that. In fact, I need to remove that if I still have it. No, I think I removed it. A line trace. So basically you click on a button and it shoots out a line in front of you, and if it interacts with anything, it'll tell you if it's like an item or door or whatever. I don't like that way, because I would like to be able to like scroll over an item and it automatically detects what's in front of me without having to like click a button. This is all automatic. So I have this capsule sticking out of the camera, essentially. That is the extent of my ability to interact with things, essentially, this capsule here. There were a lot of issues with the way that this worked, because this can go through the wall in front of you, and you can reach a light or an item on the other side and interact with it. So what I did was I created a blueprint, a class, or an actor essentially. It's just this box right here that that engulfs the entire room, and this essentially acts as the whole room. I will put it in, extend it to the size of the room, and oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Come on. There we go. Extend it to the size of the room, and anything within that room... Actually, that's too small now. Anything that's in that room will... Hold on. This is not centered. Will be added to a list that the box, this actor, keeps track of. And anything that's in that list will get their collisions turned off. So then, hold on, I'm trying to like center this because it needs to be like as centered as possible. Okay, that's the best I can do. So then when I go up to this wall here, pretend this wall is like actually touching the ground, like there's a wall here. But this is so I can demonstrate what I'm doing. I cannot touch this, right? Oh, that's not good. I broke it. Oh, it's not touching it. Yeah, see, that's... I gotta make sure this is, like, below the ground. See what I mean? Everything has to be touching it. There we go, now it's working again. Everything in that room needs to be touching that box. And you can see this side of the door I can interact with, but this side I cannot from the side here. Because that collision is hitting the box in there. And then if I go over here, you can see... I can touch all these, I can interact all these, because they're in this room. In fact, I didn't even put one of those boxes in this room because I'm going to spawn the player in the overworld outside the building or buildings away from these interiors. Anything out there you can interact. Oh, shoot. Then the problem in reverse might happen. Okay, so then I'm going to have to find a way to, like, for context in the village, I need to make sure that when I'm in a building, all the collisions outside of the building are disabled. Fun. Alright. Yeah, I'll have to come up with a solution for that. Okay, so let's solve this puzzle, because we can't open this door. This is the same puzzle as before. This is the note that gives you the puzzle code. These pipes would normally have, like, a house attached to it, essentially, like an address number. These are just in order. So 2, 3, 0, 1. I get the key to that door. I don't know why it opens backwards. I'll have to figure out why. That's another bug. So let's add that to the list. Another bug. God damn it. Unlocked door opening the wrong way. Okay. So now I can open it and close it and from both sides because now I'm on this room. Well, I can close it from in here when it's open because this collision is now in this room. But if I click it, I can't interact with that other collision on the... Oh, I guess I can, right, because it's not... Right, never mind. Right, that is not... Whatever. Again, I gotta fix that. Everything out there has gotta also have their collisions turned off. So now I can interact with these. See that? But if I leave the room, I can no longer interact with them. Problem solved. Including all the nasty bugs that I ran into when trying to make this solution work. So there is a problem. This was off stream. When I was trying to set up the puzzle class, I needed a way for this puzzle to work because the collision for this puzzle is like overlapping the collision to this container. So in order to fix that, I'll demonstrate this now. I'll just demonstrate all the different things that I've done so like recently off stream. Normally, no, that might be a bug right there. What's happening there? That was strange. Okay, well, it seems like it's easily fixable by like looking away. I'll hopefully run into that and can figure out what's going on with that. It might be because I spawned too close. It might be because of that. There we go. Yeah, I'll just make sure I don't spawn too close to an object. Like that's interactable. Okay, so yeah, because they were overlapping, I could not interact with the puzzle. So I had to add a interaction hierarchy essentially. So the puzzle takes priority over the container that it's sitting on. So now I can interact with this, and then I have this puzzle, which I'm so proud of. Oh my goodness, the work that I put in this also equals what I'd put it to what I put in to do that interaction override thing. To keep me from interacting with the objects in that other room. So I've got what I call an item placement puzzle. I need to put specific items in specific slots, and that will solve the puzzle. Again, does it make sense? But it's game. It's just because game. Does not matter if it makes sense or not. Who's going around putting these puzzles in place anyways? No one knows. It's just for gameplay purposes. So the idea is I'm going to take these items and I got to put them in a specific spot. If I remember correctly, it's this one. Oh, shoot. I think it was... That's not the right one. Oh. What happened there? Okay, there's clearly some bugs there. What is the solution for this again? Oh, I think it's in here. 1, 3, 6, 7. What I also need to do is get a tooltip for this. So oh, that's not good. That's broken. Well, that sucks. What happened there? Oh, this is all broken. Let's fix that bug, because that's a really bad bug. That might be why it's not working. It's gonna be in here. Items. Yeah, I'm curious what's going on here. Click on that. Their materials seem to be gone too. Yeah, silver fork, item pre-placed. Item pre-placed. If their material's missing, then maybe... Hold on. No, the material's there. Weird. Let me see what's going on over here. Set variables. Set preplace. Okay. Yeah, that's missing its material. Oh, so this is actually the inventory that I need to look at, I think. I need to make I need to update this. Hold on. There's an easier... No, I didn't mean to do that. There's an easier way of doing this. Break. So that's there. 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 Yeah, that goes there. And then... I think that's it. So then we could just condense that. Oh, is it because I'm unlit? Oh, that's why. Okay, the material isn't missing, so there's nothing wrong with the item. It is the inventory. Okay, I was wondering what's going on. Inventory HUD. So this is being created. Oh, okay. Hold on. It's in here. So it's definitely, probably, maybe testing inventory. Yeah. So I'm getting a bunch of items added at the beginning. As you can see, there's like all those text lines on the right are telling me what items were added because I have items in my inventory. So it's adding them to like the actual proper data table. It'd be odd if the data wasn't being transferred over. So I think this might be an inventory issue. So when I open, I'm trying to close everything so that I can focus what I'm looking at today. So when I open the inventory, we're doing set item inventory. Yeah, everything seems to be in order. Excuse me. Oh, that spawned a blank item. Oh, wood? That's not good. What happened? It was working earlier. I did something that must have just like upset the whole thing. Yeah, we're submitting the names and the data table. It's gotta be in the inventory. I'm gonna have it print. I'm gonna have it print everything, or not everything. Please print the mesh. No, not the mesh. It's the icon. The icon is blank. If this prints as nothing, that's not good. And I do the same thing down here. Oh my goodness. I swear this was working like an hour ago. Okay. Okay, so it does have the texture. It's just not showing the texture. Also, the number is 0 across the board, which shouldn't happen. Oh, you know what? Oh, it's gonna be in here, the actual item. Compile. Okay, so when we create the item, begin play, or construct. Yeah, see, there's that. It's getting its data and its name in both of these. Let's just get rid of these. I think it's gotta be in here. Something happened. Because we have... We're pulling the icon, item icon. Setting the item icon there. Unless this is printing as blank. Go Star Wars, welcome. Can't wait for Raft lore and live stream. I'm excited. Are you? Live stream? I've already streamed Raft like 6 months ago. I finished it, I think, in January. Oh, my popsicle! Yeah, I'm not playing Raft anytime soon. Unless there's a new update, but I don't think that's gonna happen. It's all melted now. I gotta scoop up the melted part. There, that's done. Okay. If this registers as blank, then that might be the issue. No. Oh! What? It's fixed now? Ladies and gentlemen, Unreal Engine. That is a certified Unreal moment right there. If that happens every so often, that's actually really bad. I need to move my character away from items so it doesn't like interact with it immediately. This would be really bad if it's like once in 100 times for some reason. There's a chance that the issue is it just needed to be refreshed. I remember this coming up a lot in Unreal 4. It was literally when I was making my game for like college graduation. Like, you would have to like disconnect, compile, and then reconnect. And that would fix things like that. Like, I don't know what happens when it does that. That's so bizarre. Okay, we can get rid of this. I've got to go through every blueprint that I've like massacred in the last month. And delete things that I've like disconnected, because I've like touched up on everything pretty much. There's these two over here that I don't even know what they do. I think I made them before I made a change to this whole like inventory system like months ago, and I don't even know what they do, but I think it's safe to delete them now. Because I put these prints in the event that I triggered it somehow. I don't think these do anything. Because they haven't triggered once. I think they were supposed to do something and I just didn't finish it. And then pivoted to something else. Like a different way of doing what I was doing. So we can just ignore that, I guess. Awesome. Alright. Do I have an exit button for this? No, I should put an exit button in here. That would be a good... Oh, wait, right. No, you just hit tab again. I'm dumb. Actual idiot. Is this fixed now? Can I do this fucking puzzle? Wait, the controls change for this. Oh. Is there a reason it's doing that? Okay, so that's gonna be in a different thing. It's in puzzles, placement prompt. Okay. Create inventory grid. So it requires a puzzle tag. So what's the puzzle tag? I think it's on this actually. Puzzle tag, Slavic item placement 1. Let's make sure these have that. Item Slavic item placement 1. Yep. They all have it. Okay, when I click on... Okay, let me close things I don't need. It's not any of that. It's the puzzle component. So, puzzles, component. When I click on it, it creates that menu. Here it is. It's getting the item name and data. Okay. So what's the issue? So yeah, we're getting the data. That's off begin or construct. We're getting the item. Oh, is that correct? Is that in the correct thing? Item tags, yeah, it is. Okay. So item tags, if they equal the puzzle tag. Did I submit the puzzle tag into this? Yes, there's the puzzle tag. True. Oh, there it is. That's what's missing. There we go. I was wondering why that wasn't working before. There we go. And then I need tooltips for this. Oh my god. I also need to work on removing. Like if I click on that slot again and click a different item, it takes the previously placed item out and puts the new one in. So is it the second one? Huh. Alright. Another bug. No big deal. Please print the name of the item. Oh, not there. Print it here when it's true. It is printing the correct ones. So... Oh. Let's print from here. No, what can we do here? That's the inventory item button. Print. Oh no, what am I doing? Get item name. Let's see what's actually printing. Like what it's actually like showing up on the little prompt there. Oh, it didn't do anything. What? Does it need a player ref? Is that required for anything? Probably not, because we're not dropping or adding anything, and we're not interacting with the inventory. So no. Yeah, we got the placement prompt there. And that spawns the item. Okay, so we're going too far there. So it didn't print the name. It's empty. That's not good. Yeah, it didn't print anything. And it's not removing the items now. Okay, that's one of the correct items, but it's not the right spot. Wrong combination. It even gave me the items that it spawned that were incorrect. There's some... You know what? Let's see... Disconnect it, compile, reconnect it. Is that the issue now? I don't know with this fucking engine now. No. Print the item name that it's getting. It might be grabbing the correct data but submitting the wrong name for some reason. Oh yeah. There it is. It's submitting the wrong names for two of them. Silver fork, silver spoon, silver goblet, silver plate. It's giving me two items. Which ones are they that are not correct? The goblet and the plate are not there. Oh, but earlier I did get the plate though. Weird. Okay. This is so strange. Print the index. And I'm gonna look at my inventory real quick. I'm gonna get the variable available. So it's this one. Okay. So do that. 14, so 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. So 11, 12, 13, 14. So that's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to skip that because that technically gets stacked with the other one. 7, 8. That gets stacked. 9, 10. Okay. And then we add the others. That would be 11, 12, 13, 14. It's giving me the right indexes too. Including it's even subtracting the two that are duplicates in here. So it's giving me the correct number here, but it's giving me the wrong name. I wonder if doing a double for loop is an issue. That's probably the worst way you could do this. I know it's the first one, so let's remove that. Does that fix it? Oh, hold on. Print the name, please. So I don't have to click on all of them. No, it's still wrong. So that isn't the issue. So we're taking the item data. We're getting the first tag, and it's going true here. It's actually creating the button and everything. I'm gonna name it Yippee Mart if I can, or Yippee gas station or whatever. If I'm allowed to, for sure. So that isn't the issue. So the double for loop can stay, I guess, but I still don't think that's the best way to do it. Okay, when I add the items, what name is it saving? Well, first of all, okay. Fork, spoon, goblet, plate. So the inventory is not the issue here. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The tooltip's broken. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So yeah, it was 11, 12, 13, 14. That's so weird. I'm gonna do this. Is that gonna fix it? I don't even know. No. It's printing the right number, the right items in the inventory here, but not here. Weird. I'm gonna promote this, and then we're gonna use that as the get. I'm getting tired of picking them all up over and over again. Silver spoon. Oops. Fork. Plate. It doesn't matter the order. Goblet. Spoon, fork, plate, goblet. Okay. No. It's still giving me the wrong ones. There's something seriously wrong going on here. I'm so confused right now. I can't print this whole thing, can I? Okay, let's open up the button. We'll do it in here. Okay, print your name though, because when I did it from here, it wouldn't print it. See, it prints everything right there. Okay, I have the spoon, the fork. Oh, spoon, fork. Oh, okay. What the fuck? The last two items are not, or the last four items are not the correct ones. Two of them are right, two of them are wrong. What is this last item here? Tough rock. So it would go in reverse order here. So wood. Let me do this before I lose my mind. Okay. So wood, torch, lesser crystal. Oh right, the name's not gonna match there, but that's fine. Flashlight, chips, glass shard, rock tooth. So sharp rock. Wood again, but that's stacked. Candy, battery. There's another crystal shard. Wait, what? Oh, crystal shard's different than fragment, right? This is the bigger one. So that's the ordinary crystal. That's the tough rock. That's the 3rd tier rock. So it's not adding the plate or the goblet. Why? There doesn't seem anything out of the ordinary here. Yeah, they all have the correct tag and everything. They all have the treasure item type. They all have key item checked true. When I add them though, that weird. What the hell? Okay. Item. Let's print. The whole point of this stream was to not do this, but I guess since it is a bug, it's probably a good idea to do it. I need this thing to print its item type. We're gonna do it at the end. Not type, name. This seems to be wrong for some of these for some reason. Let me get rid of all the other prints. Oh, fuck me. Hold on. I shouldn't have done. Okay. Branch. If it's a treasure. Get the break. Type equals nope, that's the wrong type. Byte. Treasure. If it is a treasure, which I should only have 4 treasures in my inventory at the moment. This is a mess. Ignore it. We're gonna fix this afterwards. Okay. So right, I have double of oh god fucking damn it. Gonna have to do this. I think it's right though. I have 2 sets of these in the world right now. Plate, fork, spoon, goblet, spoon, plate, goblet. 2 goblets, 2 plates, 2 forks, 2 spoons. Okay, because there's a setup there that was just for placement. So I could figure out where to put the puzzle slots there. Loving the Kingdom Hearts music? I wouldn't know because I don't play any of those games. Okay. I can't wait for this bug to solve itself somehow. Like I detach something, reattach it, compile, and for some reason that fixes the whole thing. Like it just literally just did that earlier, remember? Oh my goodness. So they are printing correctly. Okay. Now let's go. Well, I'm gonna go to every possible blueprint that is interacting with this system. So now let's go to the player. So when I pick up an item, where was it? It was oh. Oh, I don't need that anymore. I can get rid of that. Yeah, that was because of the interaction override thingy that I did to keep the player from interacting with items in different rooms, behind walls and stuff. I don't need that anymore. Okay, so print. Can I get it from here? Get item. No. Oh, infinite loop maybe? I've been having these crashes lately, which is not. It's just kind of concerning. I do have a an update apparently, even though I don't have Windows activated. Those have been happening more often than I would like it to do. That's really bad. Okay, not an infinite loop. That was just very strange. Oh, it's gonna give me the name, not the item name. Right. So that won't work. So item. So when the player I think it's here. Print your name? I mean, I already printed this and it... Okay. I put it away, okay. So it's not there. It still would, though. But that might not be the issue, so hold on. Where am I, like... Oh man, this is stuff that I did like 7 months ago. Item inspection. There it is, okay. So, print. Ah, here we go. Oh, on the HUD, okay. Print that. Silver fork, silver spoon, silver goblet, silver plate. Okay, so that's not the issue. I'm just like concerned how I'm getting the right number in here from here, but the wrong name from here. That shouldn't be possible. This was working a few days ago, I think. Last time I checked this. Okay. Print. So I know that the items I'm adding are supposed to be numbers 11, 12, 13, 14. Append. Let's just double check this. So this name is in slot that number. $11, $12, $13, $14. Oh, I keep forgetting about that son of a biscuit. It only stays on for that long. 2 seconds. $11, $12, $13, $14. Oh. I wonder if when I did the item stacking, it broke everything. Oh, I know why. I know why. Oh, that's so dumb. I know why it's broken. It's because this when I start the game, this list of names is going to be longer than the number of data entries because the stacking now puts everything together if there's more than one. So basically, my test inventory is breaking the whole thing. So let's remove the duplicates, and I guarantee you it's going to fix it. So remove that and remove that. The duplicates are breaking the whole thing. Oh my god. So -2 will give me the plate and the goblet. Oh my god, I can't believe it was that. Oh. No. That was the issue. It was because of my see, I made a change to the game and it broke the whole damn thing. But it's fine because that's just a test inventory. That's not actual inventory I'm going to start with. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is supposed to be the goblet, I think. Fuck me. Goblet's 4. That's the wrong fucking slot. I need to finish this puzzle, apparently. I thought I fucking finished it. Okay. I think that was the... Why are there... It's still broken. If I hit goblet... Yeah, it's not supposed to have the goblet anymore. Okay. I've got to look at this again. And I think that's the... fork, which is 2. This should be the plate, which is 3, and that's the spoon, which is 1. That was the wrong combo. That's fine. 1, 3, 6, 7. Okay, so that's 0 technically. 1 is the goblet. 2, 3, that's the fork, I believe. I picked him up and I didn't need to. I'm dumb. So goblet, spoon, then okay, then the fork after that, or the plate. So goblet, spoon, plate, which is that one, and that's the fork. There we go, and I got the money, which is it's the placeholder for now, but that's the reward for the puzzle. And I got to keep the treasures, obviously, and now the puzzle's no longer interactable. So it works when it works. It's just a little bugged and not 100% complete. I thought I fixed it or finished it. I did not. Okay, that's fine. Oh my god, that bug. Oh, that took the life out of me. I'm closing everything. Let me make sure I delete prints. That's very important. Delete the prints. Okay. Dear God. That was an ungodly amount of time to fix that. Two major issues. 3-ish? 3 issues. 3 bugs. So speaking of bugs. Some of these are probably already fixed. For sure. When creating inventory item buttons in the inventory menu, the item stack limit is higher than 1. Make sure only a single item button appears for each stack. Oh, that's done. That was the stacking. Okay. All the other bugs that just fixed were not even on there. That's the amazing thing about game development. We're gonna open this. So at current, I did have an older version of this. This is what it looked like. It was kind of cool looking, actually. But I don't want to hand draw it again, like, because I have to redo this again. So this is the current map layout. I have edited the map entirely too. Like I've edited this island so it's larger. I've removed some of the ice. I've removed some foliage where it was like clipping through the water for some reason. That wasn't me. All of this map was not made by me, by the way. Like the level in the game. So I've been editing the level to accommodate these changes. There used to be a road going this way. I removed it entirely, and I extended the road so it goes up the hill there. And I think that's it. Those are the only changes I made so far. So the numbers you see on screen are the houses. Those are the numbers of the houses. 2 of these don't even have houses yet. That's what I've got to do at some point. So this is like the numbers on the map represent the houses that are like in the documents, so I know what each house is supposed to look like, how many beds to put in, how much of everything to put in general, and I think that's it. Yeah. So this is the general layout of the village, but there's gonna be a house over here and then another one there. I'm gonna have to move that over as well. All right. Yeah, that's all I gotta do here. I just wanted to show this. But I will have this open because I need to look at the map later. That is not Helldivers 3. I don't know how you think that. That makes no sense. Okay, now we can get to the fun part. We're gonna actually work in the level, the main level. This level is starting to slow the fuck down as I play it and add more to it. Jesus, that's bright. So we've got this house over here on the island. Every so often it does this. It like freezes, which always gets me scared. There we go. I think I gotta like wait a little bit for things to load properly, but it doesn't show any shaders or anything like rendering, so I don't know what's going on. But yeah, this house is on this island now. I actually like modeled this area a little bit to like adjust the size of the island. I'm very proud of myself being able to learn how to do that. It's not that bad, I guess, but like obviously I don't want to do that all the time. So what is this? I don't even know what that does, but I'm gonna leave it there for now. It says there's another 2 of them. I don't know what they do. I'm just gonna leave them in. Why did my phone close? Makes sense, sir. You need to remember it's me. That doesn't mean that anything that resembles Helldivers is Helldivers. That doesn't make sense at all. What is this box? Hey! Hey, what are you doing here? Oh, okay, we're gonna leave that there for now. So I've started working on filling these interiors, replacing doors and lights. Oh, it froze. Hold on. So I've already got some of these already filled in with stuff. So the interiors kind of reflect the story in a way, just a little bit. I do have a document here that I can share, or part of a document. I have my story document over it, but I'm not sharing that because I don't want to do spoilers. But I do have a shortened version of it here. Here it is. So these are the different houses that coincide with the numbers on this map here. So house 1 is the one by the water tower. House 2 is the one, I guess, yeah, whatever. It's fine. House 2 is the island and so on. So yeah, this gives me an idea of what to put in each house. So house 1, which doesn't exist at the moment, I'll do that later, would require 3 beds because there are 3 people living in it, and it's a poor family. So that means I don't have to put as much stuff in it. So for this house, house 2, this woman, that's the lonely woman that's living here, is wealthy. She's hiding wealth. So I need to make this reflect her wealth. At the moment, doesn't really do that because, well, it looks like dog shit, but this story why did this close again? Why is it turning off and closing the phone? of course, I get an ad. Oh my god, I want to blow my brains out again. So, remember, Vessels is all about exploring these locations that are long abandoned for various different reasons. Certain events led to certain things happening. And that's what led to the creation of the Vessels. God, the fucking ad's still playing. So the whole point is for you to go around and uncovering the story of the locations. This place is long abandoned, so it's going to look like this. Now, back in the day when this was an occupied house, it would not have been looking like this. It would look nicer. I think most of the houses are going to look like this essentially. And then again, even though this is a wealthier person compared to the rest of the village, really it's just going to be reflected by the number of containers, the amount of furniture, spare chairs, etc. I guess, suitcases, all that stuff. So 1 2 3 4, hold on, 1 2 3 4, yeah, 5 6 7. I think I would like to add a few more, because yeah, the whole point of this is, oh, I guess I could just copy and paste. This person is supposed to be not rich but wealthy. She's not living the rich life, but she has wealth. Let's do this one. I like this one. Oops. This one's just a satchel. Oh, right. I gotta do it not like that. I forgot. Oh, and I have a hook somewhere. I need to find the asset where that's from. You're getting a sneak peek at all the different assets I've added recently. Okay, it's in one of these other houses. I need to remember where this is. It's like a hook to like put next to this, right behind the satchel essentially, or to hold the satchel. There it is. Please stop freezing. It might be because I have Chrome and all this other shit open. Where are you from? Megascans 3. Oh, okay, it's in the Megascans folder. There it is. Metal hook. Okay. So now I gotta place this in here. And make sure this is in the correct folder. So I'm putting things in folder so that I know it's in like the correct area. So move to house. Oh shoot, this is house 2 now, not house 1. This is okay. So put this in house 1 for now. I'm gonna rename these folders now. Move to house 1. Okay. Yeah, so this is actually house 2 now. So I gotta rename all this. House 2. It might be easier to name them in reverse order. Okay. So this is house... Hold on. This is not house 4. This is now house 8. And then house 4 is house 8. Okay. This is in house 7. Okay. That's how I know. Okay. Yep. Okay. This is house 6. And then this is 5. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay, so this is actually house 3 now. I haven't really gotten to this one house yet. Okay. Does this have interior stuff? It does. House 5. Okay. House 1 doesn't exist yet. House 4 doesn't exist yet. So this is house 3. And I believe this is house... At the moment it says house 1. Okay, so this is house 2 now. I'm gonna turn on the air conditioner. It's kind of hot. Okay, now we can finish this up. So make sure this is a part of house 2. It looks like it is. Yeah. And then the hook. Okay, this thing rotates weirdly. It's kind of annoying. Oh, hold on. Let me rotate it like this first. This asset, some of these assets are very crappily made, I'm gonna be honest. Be a little mean there. Camera speed is not helping her. Gosh darn it. There. Sure, why not? Makes sense, not really. And then move this down. We're gonna line this up. This is the not fun part of level design. I do not envy people that have to do this. There. It's a little off, but that's fine, right? Not really. There we go. Okay. And then I still want to add another container, though. So that makes 8 in this building. Let's do a 9th one over here. Let's do like a suitcase. There we go. Well, let's hide this one a little bit. Why not? Under the bed. As long as it's visible and reachable, it should be fine. So, I now realize that even if I did have that, like, interaction overhaul class for this room, if I were to put this back here, I could easily still reach it, even though it's under the bed. Yikes. But I don't want to do that. I'm just going to leave it like right there. So it's reachable. Realistically reachable. Alright, I think that's good for house 1 or 2. I know it doesn't look like it, but this house, the woman that lived here was wealthy. Or is wealthy. They're not living a wealthy life, but they have some things of value. And I do want to have a gate here as well. that you have to find the key for. I'll do that off stream. All right. House 8, I believe. I think this one's already done. So this is the house. Oh, it's not done. All right, let's go review the houses that are done. So 7 is empty, obviously. 6 was father and daughter, and the mother passed away long ago. Okay. And this family is relatively poor. It's just the father working, doing everything he can for his daughter, his lone daughter. So, oh yeah, that house I think had the one chair in the kitchen and the one chair in the bedroom. Plenty of containers. So we've got the 2 chairs. I feel like this is too much for the kitchen. Let's get rid of 1, because remember, this is supposed to be a poorer house. Let's put this here. Obviously, this is not all the decorations. There's still other things I want to add in. Like, I want to add in, like, what look like bags that used to contain, like, grains or beans or whatever in them. Empty cans of food, garbage on the floor, all sorts of random stuff to decorate it and make it look like it's been abandoned. We got that shelf over there, the table. 2 containers I think is good in here. 1 in here, 2. I think that's good. And then that's the beds. The lone chair. I think that's fine. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I need to do more of these curtains here. Oh. I think that was Ghastly in the background. How did I recognize that? And that's the sound from the games, not even like from the show. I've been watching the show lately, Pokemon. So, the reason why I'm adding more curtains to this house is because, story. The old woman likes to be left alone. So I'm going to cover her house with as many curtains as possible. I'll leave the 1, though, open. Probably for story reasons that I'm not going to explain now. Oh, I'm making it fat. I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Made it invisible. Cover the window as much as possible. There we go. Looks natural. Sure, why not? And I'm also going to do the kitchen. For the other houses, I'm not doing the kitchens, but for this one I will because, again, she wants to be left alone and not bothered. I wish I could, like, close the window, but that's impossible. Unfortunately. Because this... I think this... Oh, actually... Oh, I can! I can close it. I gotta place the closed version of that window. That's awesome. Okay. Actually... Okay, never mind. For this house, the curtains are going to mismatch. For all the houses, the curtains are going to mismatch. For a reason. Because they're all poor, roughly. I know I said that this woman here lives a relatively... She lives a poor life, but she has money, essentially. She has valuables. It's still going to look like, you know, a poor house. A house for a poor person. But there is one house in the village that's not going to be like that. That's the one that's down the road. House number 4. Oh, I could just do like this. Ah, it's clipping through the window. That's annoying. So if you look closely, it's floating off the window, but that's fine, I think, right? I'm not gonna notice. It's gonna be dark. It's gonna be foggy. That's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Not a huge deal. What's sad though is that these curtains are gonna kind of sit there. They don't move. They don't have like wind interactions essentially. I would love that, but damn, that would be devastating for my mental health to try to figure out. Come on. What? Whoa, this is the same one as the one on the left, isn't it? Fuck my life. I'm an idiot. I'll put it here. That's fine. Back from eating dinner? Did you bring some for the rest of us? If not, I'm banning you. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. Which ones have I been using? I don't want to use those. What type is this? Okay. What type is that? Okay. What about these? Okay. I don't know what the difference between these. I don't know what NN means. I notice a lot of assets have that. Like they have duplicates of their assets come in with their asset packs. I don't know what NN means. So I'm just using the regular versions up here. Let's get a green one in here. I'm just gonna decorate this one house because I feel like I don't want to bore people too much with this. This stuff is normally what I would do off stream. Maybe I'll look at the asset store shortly. I think there is a... Oh, I think the sale already ended. It ended yesterday. There was a sale for assets. I looked, really could not find stuff that I liked. It was a bit rough from the things that I did see. Okay. And then we'll cover this last one. We'll do one of these. Gosh darn it. Up, please. Up. Shrink it. Come on. It's gonna clip through the fucking table, isn't it? It's not the end of the world. That's fine. Okay. So how many closed windows does this have, or open windows? One. Let's just do the one. Actually, I don't want... I want that window out there in particular to be uncurtained. Does that make sense? For a reason. For a story reason. I don't want to get into yet. No spoilers. So, I want that uncovered. For a reason. Actually, do I want that one uncovered? Oh, you know what? This other one on the left would work better. Please. Please. Okay. God, I already said it earlier, but I do not envy people that have to do this on a regular basis. Like, you must have the mental fortitude of the happiest person in the world in order to do this non-stop all day long for a game that you're working on. Whatever size company, does not matter. This sucks. I wonder if doing this drunk would be faster or slower. Probably slower if I had to guess. Alright, so I want that little window, this little portion of the window to be viewable. Oh, actually, I want it to be the other one. I should be able to replace it with, if I click on this one, replace with the... Oh. Oh, I think I rotated that. Oops. So, I think that's right. Well, that's fine. Just replace it again. Oh, no. Right. It might be rotated the other way. Because the asset rotation depends on the world. Kind of. Like the default. Okay, so there we go. So from the chair, you'll be able to see the thing that I want out there. Shh. It's a secret. Is this my house? No, I wish. Because there's money in here. Money. Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of this. We want this fully uncovered, except for the one. So we'll do a blue one. Did the music stop? Hello? Isn't this playlist like 2 hours long? Oh, the ending for that song was just like really long for some reason. Very odd. Yeah, let's move on from this because I don't want to bore people with this boring level design and set dressing. But this woman likes her privacy. That's why all the curtains are here. I also gotta get like dishes and plates and other random shit to really like spice things up in here. I really like these shelves because I might put item spawns on here, which is kind of fun. I would also like to put item spawns on like a shelf like this, but I'm gonna have to do hierarchy for the items as well, so that they're above the player takes priority for the item instead of the container, essentially. That's how I can like put an item on this counter here, on this cabinet or whatever, and be able to interact with the item. No, it didn't stop. We're good. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to move those curtains into the correct folder. What is this? Oh, the lights. Okay. So the curtains need to move to folder for house 2. Okay. Yeah, that's how we know that they're in the correct folder. Oops. Yep. Oh, and this door is not. Gotta move you in there, buddy. Oh, I put it in the original. The original house 2 original is the original house that was there. Everything else is getting it put in the other folder. Okay, so this window's got to be closed. So basically, delete that. Actually, no, instead of deleting, we open the folder where these assets are. And find the other window. Hello? It's frozen. Hold on. There might be a size difference. Oh, are these different because of the Zoidberg at the top? Yeah, A has the Zoidberg. The open one, B, has the Zoidberg. C doesn't have the Zoidberg. That's so strange. It has it on the inside, though. So that I think they flipped that outer panel. I don't know why there's this. It looks like a Zoidberg because of the little. Those are the claws, but it also could be Pac-Man and one of the ghosts. But there's two Pac-Man. I don't know what's going on with this. Interesting. Oh my! Kirk Steven dropped a membership. Thank you. I appreciate it. Or joined as a member. Thank you. They are now a crumb. That's what I called you guys? Jeez. I need to get back to the drawing board on my name. There are too many toasts. I've been made aware of that by watching the Long Dark content creators. Not specifically content creators, but the Long Dark. So we're going to replace this with window A. Hello? Oh, I think I gotta put it in the level first. Drag it in. Delete it. Click that. There it is. Perfect. Oh, the color. That's a window A. Why is that one green and that one isn't? They're both green though. They're all green technically. I think I need to drag in the correct color. But I don't see that here, so I don't know what? Oh, it is a different colored too. Find that. Click on that. There we go. It's a different material. Got it. Same asset, different material. Awesome. Alright, you've been lurking, but yes. Awesome. Thank you for joining. You can continue lurking, that's totally fine. Oh, okay. Okay, let's put a pin in this. Because I'm losing my mind here. I'm gonna have to do like a little bit of this at a time. I still gotta add the new houses, obviously. I don't really know how I'm gonna do that. I think I might just duplicate one of these houses and recolor it. There's different models for these, but the thing is, these are modular. So there's no asset for me to pull in and it just pulls in a whole house. The asset creator for this map pack or level pack or level, whatever it's called, they hand place all of these buildings. So huge props to them. Appreciate that. Really cuts down on the work I have to do. But I'm just gonna copy and paste some of these. I'm gonna have to copy and paste 2 of them. I might have to hand make one of these, because remember, there's supposed to be a house all the way over here, and this is going to be a rather rich family. So they need to have a bigger house, I think. Maybe twice as big as this. Oh, I might see if I can make it a 2-story house, but I don't think that's gonna work. No, because I don't think these support 2 stories. These assets. I don't want to bring any new assets in for like the house, for the buildings. Unless there's a... no, I'll just make a house. I'll duplicate one of these houses and then double its length. Or even quadruple it. We'll see. It's behind Grandmother's house. Oh, you found a moose spawn behind Grandmother's house. Yeah, I learned about that recently. That there's a moose spawn behind her house. Like above her house. It's like on a ridge. That's pretty scary. Should I go to Hinterland Studios headquarters and say I played these games before? You'll probably get kicked out. I'm gonna be honest. Don't do it. Okay, let me look through my assets folder because I want to see what type of items that I've gotten here already that I can just place around. So we're gonna go in here, reset filters. So I need static meshes. Okay. So I'm just gonna briefly look in here. Got my bolt cutters. I will have a bolt cutter item. For sure. That candle's looking a little flat. Yikes. No thank you. I'm just browsing. Let's see. These are just the things that I have currently in game. Got my locks and all that. Okay. My pipes. Clank. There's the lantern that I might end up using. Ooh, a windmill. This windmill's kind of interesting. Would this make sense in this location? I think so, right? But like, what would be the point of it? I don't think there's a point to it. Nah. Random shapes. Anti-tank hedges? Oh, right. The wasteland props. Got it. Yes, this is what I'm looking for. Like for the kitchen. Like just a random sack. Where food would have been in the past. Oh, it's looking a little empty. What the fuck is this? It looks like it's like standing up and it's hollowed out. Like there's nothing in there. Yeah, that sort of thing. That's what I'm looking for. For like the kitchen especially. Actually I don't want to put this here. So I've got an area over here that's like dedicated to placing all the assets that I find that I want to use. So this is one of them. Let's put them over here. We could also put some of these in there as well. Bags. That's like a food bag. Like there'd be grain in there or something. We've got barrels. Yeah, there's like a little industrial shed over at the entrance. Those will fit in very well. We can even put in some of these. Wrecked barrel as well. There we go. Just pulling things out, see if they fit or not. I've already got the bed situation handled, and that's it. I don't actually have a lot. Okay. That's in content, right? Yeah, that's everything. Wait, no. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. That wasn't all of it. That was just some of it. Hold on. I think it just refreshed. Oh, dear God. Oh, yeah. This is perfect. Like something like this. Just laying around. Blankets. I'm gonna destroy the performance of the level. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Oh! Oops! Is there a reason why I can't click on the blankets there? Let's just get rid of all this. Is there a reason I can't click this? Why can't I click this? Oh, there's the blank. What is going on? Just delete that. Actually, I should make note in here. It would actually be better in here. We'll delete that. Didn't we just hear this song? I swear we just heard that song, a different version of it. Okay, so we've got metal and wooden barrels, blankets, leather. They look like leather. Boots. Food sacks and bags. Well, there was only the one sack, right? Yeah. There might be more because there are different asset packs for sure. This is like chugging, trying to like sift through everything. Okay, let me do folder by folder. Oh yeah, I did have paper. I added paper at some point. What I'm specifically looking for is just generic stuff to put in the level. Okay. These are the wasteland props. Okay, I got the barrels and sacks and all that. Some of the containers too. I don't think these will come in handy. I do need a wall of some sort and a gate even, but those aren't really what I'm looking for. Oh, here we go. Tanks of some kind. I'm gonna put gas tanks because I've got multiple. Ooh, here we go. Oh yeah, none of these houses have like bathtubs. How can I remedy that? Should I make like a shed? Like a shed that could fit a bathtub? And then it's like a communal thing? There are outhouses. Don't worry, Kirk. I will put outhouses behind each of the houses. Metal bathtub. Oh yeah, outhouse. Yeah, I'll make sure there's bathrooms. Metal buckets. Lying cloth. Okay. Cloth debris, I guess. Metal buckets. There's metal pots. Okay, metal buckets. Pots. Thank God. Can you say Toasty Bits in Spanish? No, I'm good. Yeah, there's random miscellaneous metal objects. Metal pot, pan, bucket. Clothing piles. Blankets. Clothing piles. Plates. Rolling pin. That works. Soap. No, we don't need that. Oh, a shovel. Yeah, I've got plenty, I think. I don't know if I want to go through everything at this point. not right now, at least off stream, I will definitely look at the list of all the things I have, and put them on a list, like the one that I'm making right now, like this, just of all of the assets. I'm gonna do this actually. Here, metal barrel. Paper, gas tanks, metal tub, bathtub. Oops. Tub. Why are you complaining? I'm gonna do this. If I can. I could definitely fit more columns. I can't add more columns? What? What is this madness? Okay, reduce the spacing. That'll help. I'll continue adding to this. It's going to be a massive list of all of the assets. Oh, I should at the very least like make sure that the names kind of tie to what I'm adding. Like the line cloth is like the cloth debris. Basically, so I know what asset I'm looking for, because it might not be named what it is. But yeah, that's it for that part. I think I'm done with that. For now, at least. At this point, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna turn this off. Other than just sift through assets, start placing things. Clothesline, that's cool. Yeah, I'll do that off stream. I'm not gonna do that right now. I guess I can continue bug fixing. I can do that. Alright, some of these are pretty simple. Let's get out of this level, because this level stutters a bit. No, it's in here. It crashed when I was trying to open the level. What is happening? I think I need to upgrade to Unreal 5.5 at the very least. This is getting ridiculous. Maybe 5.6. Oh no, 5.6 hasn't come out yet. 5.5 for sure. This is getting annoying. Well, I guess it worked. I'm back here again. So, community bathtub sounds fun. No, not like that. Inventory flavor text needs to auto wrap. Okay. So, let's see. Where is that going to be at? In here? I think that is just part of the HUD, right? What was the item that I was picking up that it was so long? It was clearly an item that had a long description or flavor text. Which one of you's got a novel for a flavor text? A lot of these don't even have flavor text, which is fine. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Flavor text. Auto wrap. Same with everything else. It shouldn't need auto wrap, but it's probably a good idea to do it. What that does is, if... Yeah, that's auto wrapping. If the description, whatever text I'm inputting into this is too long, it won't run off the screen. It'll just start a new line. Basically, that's what that means. That does. Alright, I'm not going to bother looking at that. to see if it fixed it. It should have fixed it. It's fine. Drop and consume no longer work in inventory. I know for a fact that is not true, but let's see. Okay, I was about to say, wait, it's no longer stacking. Nope, because I dropped the duplicates. Okay. So we're gonna consume that. No item, awesome. I'm actually bothered by the way that has like no like feedback. Obviously, like I should add a sound to that when you eat. Later on, I'm gonna have to do like a full pass on the game for sound effects, and that's gonna be a pain in the ass. And visual effects, and music, and UI. Oh my god, I'm gonna die in game. So that is I keep forgetting where it is in here. When I consume an item. No, not in there. It's in the HUD. Right. Oh yeah, remember how it used to look like this? Like, this is how I would sort each individual one, and I downsized it. It's all like nice and efficient now, so I can delete that. Somewhere down here. Here it is. So if I consume the item, we are going to print or display message that we consumed an item. Format. Let's format it so we can actually like add the item name. Oh, no. No, we don't. Never mind. Oh, shoot. What do we do here? Chips were eaten? Because if I do, you ate a bag of chips, what happens if I eat the box of Oreos? You ate a bag of Oreos? Or cookies, I guess? That doesn't really work. I could do like, you ate a portion of chips. Maybe. Oh, I could do package. Yeah, you ate a package of chips, you ate a package of cookies. That's fine. So you consumed... Oh, but some consumables are not food. So that wouldn't work. Okay, that'll be a headache for later. That's fine. You consumed... you ate... If it's food, it'll be you ate. If it's consumed, it'll be something else. If it's a consumable, like the special items I'll be able to craft later. Bubble bathhouse, bring your own bubbles. Oh god, no. You ate a package of, and then we format it by doing this. Item name. Perfect. Oh, connect that again. I will have to put a note here. When non-food consumables are added, the display message in the, what is this again? Consume function on the item parent needs to reflect what was consumed. This is a whole long ass sentence. I know. It's fine. I'm actually curious. So yeah, that's behind the inventory. You ate a package of chips. For this, I think I'm gonna have it over the inventory, but in a new spot. Something like that, maybe. Alright, so it ate, and I was able to drop the item. Yeah, there it is. Alright, awesome. And then I picked it up, put it in the inventory. Awesome. Also, I didn't get to show this earlier because I remember bugged out. So see, you can see that all the wood stacked up into this slot right here. And then I can drop up to the amount that there are. So let's drop 3. There's still 1 in my inventory. And if I look at this, it says the item amount 3. And when I add it to my inventory, it shows 4. It does the math right, which I'm very happy about. I love that. I hate math, but when the maths, I'm very happy for that. Actually, I'm curious. What does this? I haven't tested this yet, and I just realized. If I go over the stack limit, what does it do? That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's 10. Oh. Oh, it's started another stack early. That's a fun inventory. That's a fun bug. All right, close everything. So that's gonna be in the player. Add item. Add to stack. No, not in here. That's in the. Not in the HUD. That's in the inventory. Because this is gonna generate those grid slots. So that one is fixed. Drop and consume no longer work in the inventory. Yeah, that's fixed. So basically, excuse me. So this is where our math is being mathed. If the stack limit is over 1 or equals 1, I mean, it's just gonna make the item slot because there's no stack limit, so it just makes it makes a new item slot in the inventory for each one. But anything with a stack limit over 1, it's got to also account for the stack amount that you have. So, oh, I think beforehand I did some division here, so I got the remainder. Oh, I think it's just a matter of, is the remainder 0? Is remainder equal to 0? Oh, is remainder a local variable? Darn. Are you 0? If you are 0, then we don't want to make a new slot. Because then it's just empty. Let's see if that fixes it. So this should be 10 wood total, including the one in my inventory. Why is that? Okay, I need to fix that. Oh, what just happened? It broke. It broke. Oh, I think I might have. Something happened there. Okay, it did not make that extra slot. Okay, awesome. Boy, fudge. Figuring out how I broke it there. Oh. I see. See how it still says inspect there? I think the item is not being... Hold on. I think I know how to fix that. It's a very simple fix. God, you fix one bug and 3 new bugs show up, like appear for the first time. This is insane. I'm hoping that at least these streams help you guys understand how stressful and annoying it is to program and debug shit, because this is what happens every time. You fix one bug and 2 or 3 more show up. I'm not joking. This happens all the time, and you're seeing it here firsthand. So hopefully you guys understand why it's taking Hinterland a decade to finish a game, because it is not easy, and especially the size of the company versus the size of the game, the scope of the game, it is a lot of work. They probably do way more work than most devs do. And they also don't crunch too, which is even better. Okay, the issue is that the item is not disappearing fast enough. So, the solution is to disable the collision as soon as it is picked up and add it to the inventory. I need to like change the names of these folders. So, when you are picked up, take item true. It is being set to no collision. Yeah, there's a half-second delay there for when it disappears permanently. Not sure why it's like not going away though right away. Oh, of course this is off. Unless this is another issue. Nope, it's still there. And it doesn't happen every time. I wonder if it's because I literally don't move the mouse. Yeah, if I move it in time, I barely notice it. This is definitely another bigger issue I gotta add here. When taking an item and not moving the mouse, the item that was there can be interacted with again, which breaks the controls. That's probably not proper sentence structure, but that's fine. Okay, forget about that one. Item information needs to disappear when clicking off of an item. I think that's already done. Some of these have probably been solved for months, and I just didn't bother to take them off. So what is it again? Item information needs to disappear when clicking off the item. So it disappears when I click on a different item. If I click it again, it removes that. I think what I mean is when I click off of it, like I click down here instead. Oh. Oh, I can drag and drop right now. Ooh, that's not good. I think it's just for equipment. I need to remove that because there's 2 equipment there. Wait a minute, why isn't that working now? You saw that, right? Weird. Not supposed to be able to do that, but that's fine for now, because I will eventually finish that. I think what I mean is if I click off, it removes it. I think I know the solution to that, actually. So HUD, inventory menu, think if I make this background, which one is it? Gotta find it. I think it's that. Yeah, it's that. Can I make that focusable? No. Oh, if I just make it visible? Oh, probably not, because there's no like click for this. Never mind. Never mind. I think what I need is I need a button in the background that's invisible, and all it does is clear any item information off screen. So I need a new button. Unfocus. Button. So this is just going to be the length of the screen. That's the position. 1080. Okay, so it is completely invisible, no matter what. Click it, hover over it, unclick it, whatever. Completely invisible. We're gonna anchor it. This is one of those songs with a long ending. Yep. There we go. Alright, so excuse me, it is a variable. We don't need to do anything else with it. It's just got to be visible and focusable and a variable. Okay. So then when I click on that, on released, oh yeah, this has to be hierarchy 0. Everything needs to be above it. Otherwise, this won't work. So that's 0, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, that's everything. Perfect. So when I click on it and release it, so when I click on one of the, oh shoot, it's gonna be in here. When I click on this again, if it is focused, essentially. So if it is the selected button, we need to do this. Okay. Set visible. Don't need that. So yeah, it's just that. Set selected item. Make it not visible. I don't even need to input anything, technically. Because all it's doing is resetting all these variables. So... oh, I have the chat covered. I'm sorry. My kitchen teacher asked what my nationality is. I responded with Gabagoo and El Chapo. I wouldn't do that, Daniel. And I'm being serious. I would not do that. Is this gonna work again? Oh, it's now overwriting everything. But I thought I put it underneath everything. I'm gonna have to move everything over one. Oops. This is annoying. Oh, I probably could have selected them all. And then set it like that. Alright, let's see if that works. No, that's so weird. I'm setting it as the furthest back it could possibly be. Like it's 0. Hello, Ammo Crane. I'm sorry if that's mispronounced. How are you doing? What is this game about? So this is like a treasure hunting game of sorts, and it takes place in a world where spiritual energy flows throughout the world, and it gets created from certain types of events, usually the ones that lead to like negative emotions like pain, fear, depression, rage, anxiety, those types of things, you know. And it's important for the lore of the world essentially, and that energy can concentrate at certain types of certain locations, and they form what are called vessels. They're basically special artifacts that have those energies concentrated in them, and you can collect them to make potions or to sell them or whatever, but it's part of like a black market type thing. So you're like a treasure hunter, but you're also solving puzzles, exploring the level, uncovering various different clues for the story and that sort of thing. It's job simulator adjacent essentially, but for like a treasure hunter with a twist. It's gonna be kind of spooky, eerie. There's no combat, but I want it to be, you know, have a horror element to it, but it's not like a horror game essentially. Thank you for asking, and thank you for joining. I hope you're having a good day. Okay, why is this not working? I don't know if this matters. Because this is underneath everything. This is kind of annoying. This should have been the solution for it. Oh, it's not even printing anything. Weird. Well, let's leave like that. Let me make sure everything is locked first. That's at the lowest. So the way this works is the higher the number, the later it renders. So it'll be on top. So this should render first. I wonder if I make this just like 10. No. So oh, that could be 2. That's so strange. This should work because I've done this before. But I think that was in Unreal 4. There are all sorts of weird things about Unreal 5. I mean, that's... Sometimes a button should only be mouse clickable and never keyboard focusable. That's not gonna make a difference, right? No. I'm just gonna find another solution for this. It's not the end of the world if I don't have it. Yeah, shut up, I don't care. It's just, I would like it so that if I click off... Oh, the whole thing is not working. So that wasn't the issue. There's something else happening here. What happened? That's so bizarre. Are any of the buttons clickable? No, nothing. Something happened here. Oh, did I think that's the problem. Yep. I made it all non-clickable. Fucking idiot. Okay. So that's not working though, this thing. So let's make that focusable. Oh, that's why. Nope. Oh, I think it's because it's underneath the border? Maybe? So 0 for that. 1 for this. Okay, so it's got to be above this grid. I think. No. No, I think it's fine. It'll click through that technically. It's just got to be... I think it's got to be above this. That's the issue. I don't know. Oh, that worked. Oh, see, where is this coming from? I didn't even have to click on an item. What is happening? I thought I disabled that. Let's just disable everything. There might be a function that's like playing or something. Oh, drag and drop. On drag detected. There it is. Okay. That's what it was. So it does not work when I click in the grid. Unfortunately. So it clicks when it works when I click out here. It's because it's got to be under the items, but above the black box, essentially. I don't know if I can do that because these. I don't know if I can do that. Jesus fucking Christ. Another sub. Holy shit. Thank you for scaring the shit out of me. I can do... Oh, yeah. I can do that, maybe? And then put it... So the border is 1 or 0. These black boxes have to be 1. But whatever goes into them has to be 2 or higher. Oh, I won't be able to do it. No, I can't do it. No, can't be done. Yeah, it's just not gonna work. Okay, at the moment it kind of works. By clicking outside. That's fine, I guess. Oh, I can fix it by making these buttons as well. if I convert those to buttons, those boxes. So, button. Okay, we're gonna ruin this whole... Please. Why is it putting it there? Oh, because it thinks... Okay, I see. Okay, so this... Gotta just start copying and pasting the position of this. And then this 860 over 720. Okay, let's get rid of. Oh, shoot, it's gotta look like the other one too. So 0.5. Oh, right. Okay, so we're gonna make it look like this actually. 0.5, 0.05, 0.05. Okay. So we're just gonna... This is gonna be a pain. Alright, so 0.5. It's gotta be an image. Click on that. Right, not that, this. 0.05, 0.5, and then image, and then 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, okay. Image. And image. Okay. So then we can move the grid into here. Move this here. Inventory border. That doesn't look the same. Wonder why that is. .5, 0.5. Oh, sorry, 0.5. That's what matters. It's that first one. So 0.5. Let me get rid of the padding. Is that the right size? Yes. Yes, okay. It's just the wrong color for some reason. Kinda should undelete the other one, right? Gotta move that over. Figure out why this one's not the right color. That's the problem. Okay. So get rid of that padding. I'm so sorry if I'm disturbing you or something. I kind of like the art style of the game. Do you create your own 3D assets? No, I get the free ones if I can. I have bought a few in the past, but like not recently. But yeah, I'm just using as many free assets as possible, because I really can't afford to make them or buy them or even know how to make them. Oh, no. Yeah, it's 0.5 and image 0.5 image. It should look like this. Not sure why it's like this. I don't think it has anything to do with this. I'm just double checking all these. No, that doesn't do anything either. Ah. That still didn't do anything. No, that doesn't make it any different. Why is it dark though? I don't, or light, I mean, not dark. Opacity. Opacity is at 1. That's not even the right thing. Yeah, 1. Oh. No. Oh, shoot. No, that's not what I meant. Oh, son of a bitch. It's still like gray. It's not supposed to be like that. You know what? Screw this. I don't need to remove I don't need to clear that thing that I wanted to do. Screw that. Get rid of it. We don't need it. I'll keep what I had working. So that I can click off the side. That's fine. I'll keep that. Ugh, pain in the butt. I hate this bug so much. Why? I gotta go to a different blueprint entirely, delete something, restore it, and then come back and then delete. It's so dumb. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Okay. Got super distracted there. Jesus. So now I pick all these up. Awesome, it did stack them. See that? So what happens if I stack or drop half of that stack? Oh, right, it refreshes the whole thing. It does it. Oh, it does all the work for me. Thank you. Yep, 5. And it restacks it and makes that extra slot. Awesome. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. How many more bugs did I run into there? 15 probably? Yeah, temporary solution for now. Come up with a solution to avoid confusion when the sanity maximum changes and it looks like sanity went down. Got it. I'm gonna need sound effects and other things for that. We'll avoid that for now. This is some Unreal bullshit I'm not gonna deal with. I already found a solution for it. I'm gonna leave it in there just as a reminder though. Rotated items have their supplementary collisions rotated the wrong way. Excuse me. So let's look at the item here. So I added this collision. This didn't used to be there before, but I had to add it because I have a paper item now. This thing, because it's so thin, I can't even interact with it. So I needed to add a collision to it. Okay, so now you can see all the collisions for everything. Well, those don't need those collisions. This does. So you can see the collision there, right? That's where the item is originally. What I'm holding and rotating in front of me, that's the version of the item attached to my player. Okay, so basically... How do I disable that? Are all the items like that? Oh, yeah. I'm missing something. Hold on. So basically, where is that variable? Use supplementary. Yeah, that's not public, so I can't set that. Yet. So I'm gonna need to add that to the item data table. So I'm gonna make it public. It's settable. So for specifically for a pre-placed item, then I can do this. Oh. Make sure it's off by default. Okay. So now, why the well, I shouldn't see it now, right? Oh. Hold on. Make that 0, 0, 0. What? Wait. So I'm already setting the collision there. Why am I saying it again here? Oh, interaction override. Got it. That's the thing I just added. Okay. So yeah, there we go. Don't see it now because it's gone. But for this one, because it's flat, I do want to see it because that's how I interact with it. Otherwise, I can't touch it. Like, I'll show you. Can't. Oh, that worked. That wasn't working before. It's like very fidgety. Can't see what I'm looking at, really. I'm actually curious. Is it that I'm interacting with the... How do I show that? What am I hitting? What am I interacting with there? Just print the component. I might still be overlapping that collision then. I hate this generation lingo with the ad I just got. Red Gooner Gang. What did you just say? Item parent box. Yes, I'm still colliding with it. Okay. So make sure that is default no collision. Oh, I think I know the issue. First of all, I gotta bypass that technically. Please. Please. There. Okay. So I can see if I click on the paper, selected, compile. Yeah, it's keeping the collision disabled. The box collision. Maybe this will help? Then box. Oh, no, not that. No collision. it's still hitting it. I think I know what the issue is, and I fucking hate this shit. It's not that the collision response or collision enabled is necessary here. It's that the player capsule does not give a crap about whether if the collision of the item is enabled. It's the response channel. That's what actually matters. So for this, oh my god, I gotta. So this only interacts with interactions. This is an interaction. So instead of disabling the collision, this is so dumb how this works. Set collision object type. Didn't I? Why is it telling me to do? Oh my god. So we're gonna make it world static for now. We'll do this down here actually. This is probably gonna be the solution to this. And then here we're gonna set it back to no, true goes there. We're gonna set it back to interaction. This is such a dumb way of doing this, but this is how the engine works for some reason. You have to take into account the collision response and collision type of both objects in order for you to keep things from interacting with each other. There we go. I was right. That is so dumb. That puzzle, like, this is a problem actually, and I noticed it here when I was like looking at this box or this container and like scrolling over to the puzzle, because that collision around it is so massive. It looks like I'm looking at the container still, but it's focusing on the puzzle. I need to make sure that box is really tiny, like as tiny as it possibly can be. So yeah, you can see I can't collide with this thing. It's flat. There's nothing for me to hit with the capsule, even though it works like any other item where this is an interaction type and it can overlap with the player interaction capsule. But because it's literally flat, there's nothing for it to hit. So use supplementary collision. That's what that's for. So for this over here, I gotta change this then. Not changing the collision type, we're changing the collision response. No, that's what. No, I'm dumb. So technically, this would also need to be here. This is so dumb. Hopefully that doesn't break anything. Yeah, the object type is what we need to change. So here, both of them are going to be world static. I wonder if I have to do... No, not for that. Yeah, I wonder if I need to do it for all of the different interactable stuff. Let me check. No, because the issue is because the fucking paper is flat, so I think we're fine. Hello? Well, that's false by default. Okay. Right? Yeah, that's false by default. What matters is in here. So the box should be, yeah. Should be interaction. Okay. Fuck, getting hot again. I gotta end the stream here shortly. Why is this not working now? Is it because of the... No, it's not because of the puzzle. The extent of that is ridiculous. I don't think it's that. Hold on. Interaction. Yeah, it can collide, overlap both of them. Alright, print. My best friend in the whole wild world. Get collision object type. Mother. Fucker. Okay, well, that's a note, so we know. Branch. And get the... Am I setting all this? I don't even know. Okay, I'm not setting all of it. It's just the important ones. Item type. Yeah, item type is being set. So if it is a note. Interactions. Alright. What about box? World static. Oh. What happened there? I set this to use the supplementary collision, so yeah, that's true. So it should... That is default false, okay. So it should go true, so it should make it interactions. By default, this should be static. Now it's interactions. What just happened? What just happened? I didn't make any changes that should have fixed it, but it's fixed. What is happening? This shouldn't be working. I changed it to world stat. That shouldn't interact at all. Oh, I need to change this to query. What the fuck? It shouldn't be using it. This doesn't make sense. I know it's working, but it's not working. Why doesn't Unreal make sense here? Collisions are a literal fucking nightmare of mine. This isn't working how it's supposed to be working. If I put it back to interactions and enable it, it says world static. It's not changing. True should be making it interactions. Disable collisions is false. What are you doing? Is this printing here? Let's see if this is printing. No. So this isn't being triggered here. Oh my god. This is so dumb. Event tick. I need to end the stream here shortly. Unfortunately. Make it 0. World static. It starts as interactions. It should remain interactions. Is this printing at any point? I'm just curious. I gotta do the same thing here. Hold on. I'm just butchering my code. Oh, right. I can't print it because it doesn't have the item type by the time construction plays. Okay. So we can't do it there. Nothing will print there. None of the different nodes that change the collision type are playing. Except for this one. I want to believe maybe this is Unreal being Unreal. That's printing box, okay? Yeah, it's printing box. Please make sure there are no collisions in the outhouse. Just saying. Nah, just because of that, I'm gonna add collisions so you can open the door and maybe find something in it. I hate Unreal so much right now. Today it's proving to be really complicated to use. And I'm not even doing true coding. This is visual coding. This is different. I can't imagine looking at a wall of text trying to find this issue. I can remove this for now before I forget. Nothing should be overriding the collision type. And yet, it's being overridden. It still says world static. I'm disabling that. Still says world static. I'm removing all of these now. Every single one of them is getting disconnected. It still says world static. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Is the one that's placed there overriding what's going on here? Like, because it's been placed, it's now set? Yes, that's the issue. I think that might fix it by replacing the item. Let me make sure the item parent is fully rebuilt. Hold on. Recompiling. Oh my god, if this is the solution, I'm going to blow my brains out in game. Item parents. Test note, and then is pre-placed, just the position, use supplementary collision. So by default, that is interactions, that is world static. So what is this now? That's interaction. See? Okay, so that is the issue. It's that this shit is fucking pre-placed and it won't update when I update the blueprint. That is... Oh my god. What a fucking nightmare this engine can be sometimes. Hey, Hinterland, if you're hiring and looking for someone to work in blueprints, I'm your guy. Got like 6 years of experience in that. 7, roughly. Oh, I'm gonna fucking... I need whiskey now. But I took my medicine, sadly. World interactions! Lovely! Now, I'm gonna override it by doing this. Or remove that ability to collide with that. Interactions still. So I guess you can't change the object type on the fly. Whatever object type it is there, like preset, you cannot change it. So it's got to be collision enabled. But this isn't working too. What the fuck do I do? So here we do want collisions enabled. Here we don't. And here we don't as well. So here we don't want collisions. Here we do. Oops. Actually, what type is it? Collision enabled. So collision enabled. And then let's just make it easy. Collision enabled. Oh wait, that is only for this. Collision enabled. Collision enabled. Interactions. That needs to be interactions. What is this at right now? Interactions. Interactions. Okay. Oh yeah, see that? I can't. I gotta replace the item again. This shit's ridiculous. Hello? I pre-placed the item. And it didn't... Oh, I guess it... Test... Note? There we go, that's why. It was not the right name. I'm just trying to make sure this is all right. Oh, collision enabled. Collision enabled. Collision enabled. No collision, no collision. So if I don't use the supplementary collision, oh my god. So it is necessary. Now I know for sure. Watch, this somehow doesn't work. What changed? This is like back to the way it was. Nothing has changed. Item pre-placed, use supplementary collision, test note. That's all right. What do you want from me? I need to be able to see the code fire here. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. First of all, this should be no collision to start. Alright. Let's refresh it one last time. I gotta keep this in mind for later. Oh my fucking god. So I gotta so before I release the game, I gotta make sure every pre-placed item is refreshed to make sure it's got the default variables. Oh god. Okay. I wanna die now. In game. Just delete this. We don't need this anymore. So that confirms my suspicion. I think. Let me double verify. So it's interacting with the tiny little box there. Here, you can see it, kind of, maybe. No, you can't, because it's literally a dot. Because I have it at 0, 0, 0 by default, the extent. That's why I can't remove or change the collision type. I can only turn on the collision or off. I guess it's fine, cause like I can't. So the problem still persists. The paper is too thin for me to interact with. See, I can't like interact with it if I look at on the edges. Only the middle, which is where the little tiny 0, 0, 0 cube is, the collision. So I still need that for things like this where the collision is just non-existent because it's flat. There we go. Now I can look at the whole thing to interact with it. Oh yeah, disable the box again. Alright, we've heard this song like 4 times today. I've got to end the stream. Oh god. No more. I'm done. I've done too much of this today. I've been in Unreal 6 hours a day, I think. That's enough. That's enough for a day. That's enough for a week. No, actually, it's not. I'll probably be in this in like 2 days. Who knows? Alright, I'm gonna make sure I got push all the changes too. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. I gotta go to the bathroom, so let's make this quick. Please leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't already as well. More of this will happen next Wednesday. Technically, Milestone 2, the due date is next weekend. I'm gonna probably push it until July, just so that we can continue cleaning up and bug fixing, and I can like add more things to the level, so it's like actually properly designed and everything. But some of the boring stuff I'll do off stream, for sure. So yeah, there's game dev streams every Wednesday. Oh, there won't be one the week of my birthday, which is the 25th. 24th is my birthday, but the 25th there won't be a game dev stream. If you're not too interested in game dev streams, that's totally fine. You can always join me for other streams. Tomorrow I will be live, and I will be playing, I think that was, oh yeah, Contraband Police, which I'm very excited for. That's the next main rotating playthrough that I will be doing after Resident Evil 5, or 2 technically. It's not, I'm playing it, I'm starting it before I finish Resident Evil 2, but it's the one that